NFL talk with the No Plays Off podcast. I'm Alex Gullett. He's Paul Nelson. Hey, it's our favorite time of week.
It is.
It is our favorite time of week. It is NFL Weekly Talk. No Plays Off podcast, man. I'm super excited for this week. Super excited for what you've written up for us. Hey, you do an amazing job. I don't know if I say it enough. I want to tell everybody again, just a major props, major thank you to you, Mr. Paul Nelson.
Listen, I don't sing, I don't dance, but I can produce my ass off.
Hey, look, not only are you killing it with the takes, but you're killing it on all of it, man. You're doing a great job. I appreciate you for
What do we
one.
got today, buddy? What do we got in store?
So this week, man, the NFL show is going to cover a disappointment draft. That's right. Hey, we're going to talk about what are the most disappointing things of the NFL season so far. Hey, don't give them a heads up yet because we're not there yet. We're also going to do our weekly pick 'em. I think I'm catching up.
You caught up a little bit.
I'm catching
Gained
up.
one on me.
Hey, look, don't worry about it, but it may happen again this week. And then we're going to do the No Plays Off Parlay. Hey, went 3 for 3 last week. Made some money for everybody.
Made a lot of money.
You cashed in. I cashed in. Got mine back. So it's going to be a great episode.
You know, I think your parlay was like minus 250, minus
It was
225 or
altogether.
something.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. So I was like, damn, somebody just took your picks and went, okay, that's free money, right? Christmas.
Yeah,
It's a little
yeah.
Christmas bonus money.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love
So what I did was I just did $20 just for fun. I think I cashed in like 57.
That's dope.
So it was what it was.
Yeah, listen,
But it was a good time.
it was a good day.
I got to sit back, watch it, have some fun, win a little bit of money. Listen, Adam Schefter came out this week.
He did.
He came out this week, and
He did.
he broke a little news. He was like, hey, this is something that he sees happening at the end of the season. We're already seeing it play out a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
But he's saying there's going to be likely 7 to 10 NFL coaches.
A third of the league could be gone.
That's crazy.
I mean, we already have 2 got the axe.
Yeah, we did. Frank Reich this week.
Frank Reich, see you later.
Gone.
Hey, one of us said that before the season started, said, I don't know if he's that good a coach.
You know, I was excited when he came into Carolina. I thought it was going to work because he's always been great with young quarterbacks.
Yeah, supposedly.
And I hate that Carolina, mid-season or not,
Yeah.
Bryce Young's he's a rookie.
He
And
looks
that's
rough.
tough.
He looks rough. And you
Yeah.
know what? The future isn't necessarily bright because they don't have a first round pick this year.
They do not.
They could potentially have the number 1 pick and say, thank you very much. It's been a terrible season. Here you go, Chicago.
That's wild.
That's sad.
Hey, lead us into the first segment, man.
All
Let's do
right.
this.
So like you said, Shefty reported 7 to 10 coaches fired. So we're going to do his job for him.
Let's do it.
Let's just go ahead and report it right now.
So we're going to play GM.
Yes, we're
we're
going to
gonna-
play keep or cut.
We're going to keep or cut. That's
Keep
what
or
it is.
cut. NFL coaches, NFC edition coming at you. All
Let's
right.
do it.
Carolina, ready cut Frank Reich.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about that. Do you think it was a good move, bad move?
No, I think it was probably the right move. I hate that it happened mid-season because of Bryce Young being such a rookie quarterback, but he wasn't going to last there anyways.
Yeah, it was weird to hear, hey, Josh McCown, quarterback coach.
Yeah.
Frank Reich. I don't know that they wanted Bryce Young.
It was
Well,
super wild.
See you later. Tampa Bay, Todd Bowles. Do you think keep or cut?
No, I think Todd Bowles is gone at the end of this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
I think it just hasn't worked the last couple of years. right?
Yeah.
So you had Tom Brady leave out. Then you had the Baker Mayfield experience. Try that. See what that looked
Baker's
like.
not doing bad.
He's not doing bad, but the defense has struggled.
Yes.
Right. And so what I think happens, and it wasn't like Todd Bowles was the first pick anyways. You know what I mean? Like it was kind of iffy. You were kind of going like, who's going to replace Bruce? I don't know. What's going to happen? Then it ended up being Todd Bowles.
I heard there was some rumor mill stuff going.
Yeah.
And
What was it?
I don't know. Well, we'll save it for a little later because it involves another coach.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So we'll do the mad reveal at the end.
Let's do that.
I think cut as well.
Yeah, I do.
New Orleans, Dennis Allen. I think Dennis Allen somehow stays just because I think New Orleans is a trash NFL city.
That's wild.
I think they are absolutely a trash NFL city. I don't think they really care about the team. I think they care about LSU football. They don't care about the Pelicans. So, I mean, listen.
Well, let's think about this. Derek Carr's been hurt for what, 3 weeks now?
Yeah.
2 weeks?
I think, yeah.
They're 5-6. They've lost 2 in a row.
And
So they haven't won since he left.
They could still end up winning.
But they were 5-4. They were above 500 last time he played.
Yep.
Right? And so if he doesn't come back,
yeah,
whatever that outlook is, and they don't finish 500, do they say, okay, well, look, Dennis, you had some injuries. Let's give it another year?
I think he gets one more year. I think he gets some leeway.
I don't like it. I think he should go, but I see what you're saying.
Stay.
Yeah,
Stay. All right, Atlanta. What do you think? Arthur Smith, keep or cut?
I'm cutting him. Got to
Why?
go, Arthur.
He might win the division.
Hey, yeah, but you know what? The misusage of Brian Robinson, Bijan Robinson.
Okay.
All right. That's number one. Drake London. We've seen no more growth out of Drake London. We're supposed to hit the scene hard.
Yeah.
Right? That style of play doesn't win in the NFL any longer.
No.
It won't win championships. Congratulations for winning the worst division in football. Right? But
you need to chill that out. You need to quit saying that's the worst division in football, because when the Cowboys have a first-round game against them, you're going to be in here going, they beat the powerhouse Falcons.
We beat a
in
division
Atlanta.
winner. Yeah, we beat a division winner.
We destroyed a division. This is a top 4 team in the NFC, and we beat them.
Per the way the playoffs go, which is another conversation.
No, you better be hyping them up.
No, worst division in football, he's got to go.
I think Arthur Smith probably should go. I think he's one of those dudes who's a better coordinator than a head coach.
Is he?
I think he is. He looked really good in Tennessee.
Nah.
He looked good. Listen, he left, and Derrick Henry hasn't looked the same since he left.
Yeah, but I think Tennessee has the same problem.
Maybe. You think they have a head coaching problem?
No, I think they have an offensive problem. I think their style of football doesn't win in today's NFL.
I don't know. So you're saying like the run game, hey, run first.
Yeah, you have a quarterback that completes 50% of its passes, both franchises. Okay. You have a running back who's
I think it's closer to 60, but okay.
Is it 57?
I think so.
Whatever. We'll give them whatever it is.
That'd be closer to 60%. Yeah.
I think it's older football, and I don't think it works any longer. You have to be able to score points in today's NFL.
There's one coach that would disagree, and that's our next coach in the Great North, and that's Dan Campbell. Listen, say what you want. Dan Campbell has built that Lions team on, we are going to pound the rock. It's run game.
But it's a different type of offense. So when you look at Detroit's offense, it's power offense, right? Power running game.
Yeah.
Which they do really well. But
no matter who's back there,
they play so much play action to the middle of the field.
Yes.
And utilize Amon-Ra St. Brown. Yep. Utilize the young tight end.
Sam
Laporta, yeah. Williams coming. Reynolds looks good. Williams is looking better. So it's different because you don't ever see Atlanta or Tennessee open it up like that.
Yeah, I think it's keep. Yeah. I mean, Dan Campbell, he could have the first playoff win in 26 years.
Yeah, Dan Campbell, you have to keep him after this year.
Kevin O'Connell.
He's got to go.
Yeah, I think. Well, Kevin O'Donnell. Sorry, Kevin O'Connell.
Kevin O'Connell.
Talking about E from Entourage. Entourage. E. I think Kevin O'Donnell's there. I mean, listen, as soon as Kirk Cousins went down, your season was pretty much over. They still might back into the playoffs.
I think the season. I think his job was over before Kirk Cousins got
Justin Jefferson.
I think at that point, you look at what I think. First of all, like last year, he skid by because they won every one possession game they had.
Yeah.
This year,
they're losing every
one possession game, and that was before Kirk Cousins got hurt.
Yeah.
And so, I think he's gone anyway. They need to change the scenery.
Okay, I'd say keep Kevin O'Donnell.
Yeah,
I think you keep him and you say, hey, next year we move on from Kirk Cousins. Though. I know it sounds. Listen, you're going to have 7 to 10 coaches just in the NFC.
Own an NFL franchise.
Green Bay. Do you keep LaFleur or not?
Here's what I'll give LaFleur.
Love made you look so stupid on Thanksgiving.
Jordan Love has looked a lot better the last 2 weeks.
He made you look so. You know what? He listened because you talk shit about him on here.
I did.
And then all of a sudden, I think he's got like 6 touchdowns, no interceptions since you talked shit about him.
Yeah, no, he's looked good. The whole offense has looked better.
Yes.
Aaron Jones, shame on you for not playing. You may cost me a championship this year. Fantasy football. But here's what I'm saying. LaFleur, I'm going to keep him. Hey, look, if it works out toward the end of the year, now there's still 5 games left to play.
Yeah.
They lose 3 out of 5. He's got to go.
Golly.
He's got to go.
You are the axe man.
Right now I am.
I would keep LaFleur.
Yeah.
I think this is year 1 without Aaron Rodgers. He's looked fine. Jordan Love has looked fine. He looks like he should get at least one more year.
Much for coaches.
It's young. Listen, young quarterback. If I have a young quarterback, hey, give him another year.
Didn't work for Frank Reich.
No, it didn't work for Frank Reich at all.
Yeah.
Matt Eberflus, another guy who it might not work for.
I cannot believe Matt Eberflus is still coaching.
Really?
He should have been fired week 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's gone.
Yeah, he's got to go.
Yeah, I think.
Do you think you got to keep?
No. I think that you got to clean house.
I think there's 3 coaches in the NFL today where I think I texted you the other. What I texted you yesterday, I was like,
how do they?
And by the way, how is he still working today?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like how are a few of these coaches still showing up for work on Monday?
Yeah, we'll get to the other ones.
Yeah.
Listen, the NFC West is filled with coaches that I think end up staying. Okay. San Francisco, Kyle Shanahan. He's definitely key.
He's staying.
Arizona, Jonathan Gannon
Staying.
has surprised everybody. He's one of those who he's quietly putting together a great season.
And that Kyler Murray thing is real.
Yeah. Seattle, Pete Carroll.
No, he stays.
Yeah. As long as he's
As long as he
still
wants to.
alive, yeah, you're good. LA Rams, Sean McVay.
He leaves if he wants to. But he's one of those coaches where you can't push him out.
Yeah, I think he's earned as long as he wants to
He
stay.
gets Super Bowl.
But I do think he leaves.
I think he leaves too, but I think it's on his own accord.
Yeah, I
don't think he leaves because he gets pushed out.
No, he's definitely a keep.
Yeah.
Let's get to your NFC East.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think, let's do this.
Philly, Sirianni. Stay.
Stay.
He's got to stay, right?
Take that guy.
Washington, Ron Rivera.
Go. He
Gone.
should have been fired 3 weeks ago.
Gone.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go Brian Daboll first.
It's got to go.
Wow.
The regression in New York this year, after signing a $140 million quarterback, he's got to go. That team looks horrible. Not only that, but I think he's lost the players.
The stuff that came out between him and Wink Martindale, the DC, it's not a good look.
It's not good.
I'll say this. I would fire Ron Rivera. I would cut him as well. I would keep Brian Daboll.
I would not.
I think it wasn't.
You have so much sentiment for Daboll because of the Josh Allen thing?
Well, no, it's more like because I saw him at Alabama and then at Buffalo, and I didn't like his offense, but it's effective.
Is it? Have you seen New York this year?
Sorry, with Tommy DeVito. Get the hell out of here.
Or Daniel Jones for the first 5 weeks.
Okay, did he sign Daniel Jones? Is he the GM?
Or Saquon Barkley finally healthy?
Is he the GM?
Oh, what about us drafting Jalen Hyatt as our wide receiver to stretch the field? None of it has worked.
Jalen Hyatt's looked good the last 2 weeks.
We traded for Darren Waller. That was going to save it. Nothing has worked.
Darren Waller's been hurt.
What else?
He's not the GM.
What else do you want to give to Brian? Yeah. Hey, Dayball, take the day off. Got to go, brother.
Your boy, Mike McCarthy.
It could be the best coach in football right now.
Shut up. So you keeping him?
Absolutely.
He loses in the first round of the playoffs to the NFC South champion. You keeping him?
If it's a clock blunder.
He loses in the first round of the playoffs.
How do we
Mike
lose?
McCarthy loses in the first round of the playoffs.
How do we lose?
By one touchdown. Who cares?
Dak throws 2 interceptions. How do we lose?
Doesn't matter, right? Coaches and quarterbacks.
Yeah,
you're not putting them in the right place where they can succeed.
I'm keeping McCarthy. You know why? Because the Texas Coast offense looks good right now. He kept his word. He did what he said he was going to do.
Listen, November 29th, we're recording this.
Yeah.
We're dropping it November 30th.
Yeah.
You want to keep Mike McCarthy.
It depends on how the next 5 games go.
No, you're ready. Listen, okay? Calm down.
Hold on.
Mr. Waffle House himself, okay?
Yeah.
That was the quickest waffle in the history.
I am
because you're thinking about him coaching next year.
Neck and anxiety right now. So,
hey, man, you got any more than
here's what I was thinking. Hey, can we get Sean Payton back? No, I'm going to keep McCarthy because I look at the landscape of the NFL. Unless we're getting Slowick, unless we're getting
it's the name on everybody's list.
It is. It's the name on the list. Unless Lincoln Riley wants to come to Dallas, which
I think could happen.
Maybe
it could be Lincoln Riley and maybe Caleb Williams. We'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
All right, going to the AFC. AFC, keep or cut coaches. Houston, they got to keep DeMeco Ryans. He probably coach of the year.
You're keeping Shane Steichen.
Shane Steichen keeping. Doug Peterson, Jacksonville.
You're keeping him.
Keeping their 2 seed right now. Tennessee, Mike Vrabel.
Got to go. Time's up, Mike.
Really?
He's earned not to leave. He's earned not to be fired.
So leave on your own accord.
They need to be mutual and he needs to leave.
I would keep Mike Vrabel. I think he's a fantastic coach.
I think he's a great coach. And I think Tennessee believes he's still a great coach. But I think there's only certain coaches who can be at a team for 20 years. And you're like...
He's only been there like 6 years.
I know, but it feels like 20. Because of the same story over and over and over again.
I think he's a great coach. You can't afford to kick great coaches.
Get him out of here. I think he coaches New England.
That's not a bad look.
Yeah, I think he goes.
Maybe he coaches Ohio State.
Could go to Ohio State.
There you go. Pittsburgh, Mike Tomlin.
Of course.
You stay as long as you want.
Yeah.
Got that dog crap team looking.
He's a new
decent.
Tom Landry.
That's unreal.
Right?
That's unreal. It's unreal. John Harbaugh in Baltimore.
They They won't fire him.
Okay.
But is his time up?
I don't think it is.
That's the question.
Unless
That's not the question. Would you fire him? The question is, has his time ran out in Baltimore?
No. I think because of this year and how this year has played out, I think
They're
they're
the 1 seed right now.
I think they're the 3 seed right now. I think it's KC. I think they
they're
are the
the
1
1
seed.
seed,
But
yeah.
if you look at their schedule's difficult, horrible. It's a horribly hard schedule. KC will end up being the 1
Ravens
seed.
are 9-3 right now.
But that won't stay. They got a tough schedule ahead. They'll lose. KC will be the 1 seed. Jacksonville will be the 2 seed. Baltimore will be the 3 seed.
We'll
they
see.
might be the
That's
2 seed.
Hey, hell of a take by you. So you don't think the Ravens finish the 1 seed?
No, they won't. They won't. Just the schedule's too hard. I think they'll rest Lamar, be healthy for the playoffs. But I'll say this. I think he's won 1 playoff game in the last 5 years.
Playoff game. Yeah, one.
I don't think the axe is falling yet. Man, that lumberjack's warming up.
Hey, I don't think it's about being axed, though. I think it's his time. Is he ready to leave?
I don't know. I think
is he tired of the Lamar experiment?
He could be.
Yeah.
Cleveland, Kevin Stefanski.
I am not a Stefanski fan.
Okay.
I'm not a Cleveland Browns fan. Nothing has worked in Cleveland they've tried to do.
Kevin Aginski. Okay.
Yeah. So, I'm Kevin Aginski. So, bringing Deshaun on that major contract, I know he didn't pull the trigger on that. That's not his job.
You got to quit. Coaches aren't to blame for the GM mistakes.
Nick Chubb being injured.
It's not his mistake
Not
either.
putting another wide receiver beside Amari Cooper. Defense looks great. Yeah, you keep him.
Yeah, I was about to say you just got rid of the coaches of the year from last year.
Yeah.
And Daboll and Stefanski.
Yeah.
That's what I think you keep Stefanski.
I think you have to.
I think the run game was working. I think the worst thing that the Cleveland organization did was not bring in another running back to help support Nick Chubb.
Well, they brought back Kareem Hunt.
Like I said, I think the worst thing that they did, they're counting on Jerome Ford.
They are.
Okay, War Eagle. Yeah, no thank
Really
you.
helping my wife in fantasy football because we went that night and picked him up.
Cincinnati, Zach Taylor.
He's got to go. He'll stay because of the Joe Burrow injury. But they sucked before Joe Burrow got hurt.
Yeah, I'm not a Zach Taylor fan,
Me
but
neither.
the fact he made a Super Bowl a couple years ago.
Yeah.
The West. Again,
How many have I fired so far?
I think you're up to like 10. We'll go back in a second.
Yeah, we'll check it
okay?
after we're done.
So Andy Reid.
Andy Reid's the best coach of football.
Yeah, he's not going
No,
anywhere.
he's not going.
He's not going anywhere. Sean Payton in Denver
He'll win Coach of the Year.
could be the second best coach in football.
Yeah, and we all knew
Maybe
that.
third behind Mike McCarthy.
We all knew that. Yeah, well, yeah, both of them are behind McCarthy right now.
Las Vegas already fired Josh McDaniels.
Antonio Pierce is working.
Are they going to keep him?
But is this the Jeff Saturday?
No, he knows. Listen, Pierce, I'm not saying Jeff Saturday doesn't know football, but he was there because he was Jim Irsay's guy. Antonio Pierce seems like, hey, he actually knows. When in doubt, just get a defensive coach that fires up. Like get a dude, get a bro in there that fires up. Like Dan Campbell's a bro.
Yeah.
Antonio Pierce is a dude.
Yeah.
So that's
So did you see after the win, all of Las Vegas's locker rooms like smoking cigars? Antonio Pierce game 1 W. Like that's what you want. That's what you want though. Like when you're looking for a replacement coach,
It's very Mike McDaniels like.
very much so. He's that guy that the players are going to have fun playing for.
Yeah, and you know what? They're not dropping the interim coach.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs said he felt like he was in jail.
Josh Daniels is an idiot. He is an idiot. Josh McDaniels is the worst coach ever. Could be in the history of the sport.
Could
be in the history.
Close.
Look what he did in Denver. And everybody's going to say, hey, won a playoff game. Tebow experiment.
That was the worst team,
Get
though.
out
That was
of here.
horrible.
Like the locker room turned on him after a year.
Yeah.
And then in Vegas, the locker room turns on him after a year.
Should have stayed with Belichick.
Yeah, should never have left Belichick.
Never.
Brandon Staley. This is a quick cut, right?
He's got to go.
I don't know how.
He's the guy I texted you about earlier.
Yeah.
I said, how's he still reporting to work on a Tuesday or a Monday? Like,
I don't know. I have no idea.
how are the Chargers? The Chargers right now are 4-7.
Yep.
4-7. They have lost 3 in a row.
Wasting Herbert.
So they were 4-4 at that 500 mark, and it was you're teetering now. Like which way? How are we going to finish the year? And they've dropped 3 in a row. And Justin Herbert looks like dog shit. And Justin Herbert was on everybody's top 5 to 6 quarterback list last year.
I think he's still a top 7 quarterback.
Yeah, because I think the arm talent, but not the way he's playing. But I think the talent's there.
I don't know how you can be a defensive guy in Brandon Staley and give up as many points as you can.
And then you bring in Kellen Moore, who everybody said Kellen Moore was the reason.
Change the scenery.
Kellen Moore sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he might be head coach.
I don't think
he might
so.
be interim head coach.
Give him head coach.
Maybe. You never know, right?
I'd give it to Joey Bosa.
Hey, player coach.
Yeah.
Austin Eckler. Keenan Allen. I trust you.
Yeah.
All right. AFC East. It'll be hard for me.
No, this isn't hard. These are very easy.
Mike McDaniel, Miami.
He's staying.
Love everything he does.
Everything.
He is the most genuine coach in the history of coaches.
He is my favorite coach in the NFL right now.
Ahead of Mike McCarthy?
I'm talking about who I like the most.
Okay, gotcha.
He is my favorite coach in the NFL.
I want to go Jets. Robert Saleh.
Yeah, he's got to stay.
Why?
Because you had the Rodgers injury. The defense looks great. The linebacker, he may have the best set of linebackers in the NFL.
He lost the locker room.
I don't think
he kept with Zach Wilson and lost the locker room. I would say, you know what? I'm not going. He said it was a Saleh call. There were several reports that
they're going to say that.
There were several reports that he was losing the locker room because he continued with Wilson. Then what do you know? Hey, Aaron, who's your buddy? Doyle, Boyle, Foyle, Coyle? Yeah, we'll have him. Brady Croyle,
What did Boyle
whatever.
win, like two games in college?
Love his TD to interception ratio was what?
I don't know. I can't remember.
1 touchdown, 13 interceptions.
That's crazy.
Hey, but you know what?
And now he's starting.
He's friends with Aaron Rodgers. That's what matters. That's what matters. The last two are hard. New England.
They're not hard.
New England, Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick will stay, but he's got to go. If I'm New England, I'm firing Bill Belichick.
You are not firing Bill Belichick.
I am firing Bill Belichick. This is the gunshot heard around the world. Like, literally.
Lexington, Concord, and Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah, this is it.
Foxborough.
This is Foxborough. This is
you cannot fire Bill Belichick.
You can, and you should.
No.
If you're Robert Kraft, you should.
No, you can't.
You went on a rant last week like, oh, Golden State owes Steph Curry nothing.
Correct.
Robert Kraft owes Bill Belichick nothing. You know who he owes everything to? There's a young man named Thomas Brady. That's who he owes it all to. Okay?
Tom, you're talking about Tom?
Tom's terrific Tom. Okay? That's who built the dynasty in New England. Bill Belichick, you know what? You weren't great in Cleveland. Okay? We all saw it. Cleveland sucked.
You're just going to skip over his stint as Giants defensive coordinator, won a Super Bowl, right? We're going to forget that.
You can be a great defensive coordinator with Lawrence Taylor.
Great. Yep. Yeah. We're just skipping over that. Yeah.
Whatever.
No, he didn't help at all.
Belichick got to go. You're out.
You cannot. He has done more. Bill Belichick has done more for New England than Steph Curry has done for Golden State.
That is the worst thing I've ever heard you say. Number one.
The
Brady experiment in Tampa Bay proved that was completely
Belichick carried Brady to the first 3 Super Bowls.
Belichick carried Brady.
Look at the Super Bowls, bro.
Look at them.
Look at the Super Bowls. You're dead wrong about this.
Who was the quarterback on the field in the last minute for each of those Super Bowls?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
What did he throw in the first Super Bowl?
Don't care.
He didn't throw for 200 yards.
Don't care.
Oh, my God.
Don't care.
You're dead wrong.
Don't care.
You're dead wrong.
Charlie Weiss was better than Bill Belichick.
You are dead wrong.
Yeah.
You're dead wrong.
Bill Belichick, New England owes you nothing. You need to go. You need to be after the Mac Jones debacle, the New England offense, the defense isn't even great like it used to be anymore. There's nothing left for Bill Belichick in New England. 0 left for him. What's the use? Why are you still holding on? If you're Robert Kraft, why are you still holding on?
Still a good coach.
If you're Robert Kraft, why are you still holding on?
He's still a good coach.
When you see the way the NFL, the new champions of the NFL, the Kansas City Chiefs with Andy Reid, the Nick Siriannis, the Jonathan Gannons, the
Sean
McVays, the Doug Petersons, the Kyle Shanahans, the Mike McCarthys, how they reinvent offenses, how they're doing all of this stuff, right?
Mike
Belichick.
McCarthy's.
Texas Coast offense.
You thought we thought we wouldn't notice.
Yeah.
We did. We did. Caught it.
I'm okay with it.
I cannot believe you. Okay.
Dak is firmly in the MVP slot right now, at least number 2, because of Mike McCarthy's offense.
3, could be 4.
No.
Might be 5th.
Jalen Hurts doesn't deserve it. That should be Dak's right now. No quarterback's playing better than Dak Prescott, and we can attribute that to Mike McCarthy.
Okay.
Thank you, Mike.
I'm sure.
Sincerely, the greatest Dallas Cowboy fan.
Yeah. Who's that? Stephen A. Smith?
No, that's me.
Okay. Skip Bayless?
No, God, no.
Okay. Buffalo, Sean McDermott.
He's got to go. He should have been fired 3 weeks ago. You know who should not have been fired? Ken Dorsey. Here's what I told you when it happened. You could peek the podcast. Go listen to it.
I can.
I said Ken Dorsey was a scapegoat. Somebody had to be fired.
Mm.
Good. Let it be the OC.
Yeah.
He wasn't the problem.
No?
You want to know why? Because Josh Allen's great. Josh Allen is a great quarterback.
I hate when he does this.
He is.
Oh, okay.
He's a great quarterback.
Yeah.
Sean McDermott, Doug McDermott, what's his name?
Sean McDermott.
Sean.
Coach McD.
Coach McD. He's not a good coach. He's not a good head coach. Not today.
One, I appreciate you finally coming around to saying praise about Josh Allen.
I think
Josh Allen is great.
No,
He's
I
great.
think Josh Allen. Here's the
He's amazing. Great. One second, just let me. Because last week it was completely different. Last week it was no. Check the pod. Last week it was maybe it was Ken Dorsey, Joe Brady. Hey, all it took was a Brady in Buffalo to do some winning. Sean McDermott should not be fired. And now I'm going to tell you why. Should not be fired. What he needs to do is find a defensive coordinator that's not Leslie Frazier. He doesn't need to call the defense on himself. There's a reason why head coaches who are supremely successful, your John Harbaugh, your Bill Belichick, they hire the coordinators and let the coordinators cook. Okay? That's what they do. The worst thing that McDermott has done this year is call plays for the defense. That's it. Other than that, check the record, check the stats. He's been fantastic.
Let me give you some.
Fantastic.
Let me run through some things for you really quick. Josh Allen and Sean McDermott, since they've been a tandem.
Yes.
They've played in 17 games that have been one-score games.
Yeah.
Tell me the record.
As in one score game, 17 games. It's probably what 5-12.
They're 8-9.
Oh
So
wow,
below
better
500 in one-score games.
Okay. I swear to God, if you start saying this overtime, 0-6 in overtime, I swear to God,
Hold
I
on.
might slap the shit out of you.
They're 0-6 as a tandem in games that have gone to overtime.
Punt return comeback should not be held against them.
Hold on. They lost.
The fact that Leslie Frazier can't call defense should not be held against them.
Hold on.
They had to change the damn rule because
they lost last week a game they had won. They got the ball back.
He kicked a 59-yard field goal. You're telling me you thought it was not going in?
They got the ball back with 27 seconds left.
20 seconds left.
20
seconds.
At the 25. They need 45 yards.
It was a bad call. It was a bad call. It was a bad call. They had a timeout. It was a bad call.
And Stephon Diggs at wide receiver with a timeout.
Yeah, that was a bad call.
They needed 45 yards to put them in field goal range.
Could we trade kickers at before it?
Hold on.
Because I don't know if anybody but Jake Elliott's making that field goal.
Hold on. And what does he do?
Kneels on it.
He kneels the ball.
Yeah.
Then, hold on. No. But there were more instances. It's not just that.
What other instance in overtime?
I'm not saying just in overtime. This wasn't in overtime. This was in regulation.
You know what? It was his fault when Josh Allen got horse collared, and they called intentional grounding. That was absolutely Sean. Oh wait,
he didn't get horse collared.
No, kid, you know better. You watch football. You know better.
Philadelphia always gets those calls.
Thank you.
And you're playing in
Thank
Philly.
you.
Do you think it's not going to happen?
Thank you.
You think it's not going to happen?
Boo Santa Claus again.
Yeah, whatever.
Now,
for you to think that Sean McDermott is a good coach.
He is a good coach. He is a good coach. He's not the greatest.
Here's the problem.
He's a good coach.
Here's the problem. Is that Sean McDermott has done nothing as a coach to help Josh Allen be better. What I'm saying is that what he does is he gets his teams into a situation. When they're into a situation and it's you have the ball, 1:30 left, and you can win the game on this drive, you know what his go-to is?
Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Do something. Make a play.
Can you save us?
Make a play.
And Josh does sometimes.
Yeah.
Because what you have is an mediocrity in coaching staff and mediocrity in players outside of Josh Allen.
You're doing your Brady impression now.
No, it's very true, though.
It's not.
That's the Buffalo Bills organization. It's complete mediocrity outside of Josh Allen.
Out of here.
And they rely on Josh Allen to do everything for them.
Diggs is mediocre?
No, but that's the connection. That's the Josh Allen Diggs thing.
You in one sentence say, outside of Josh Allen, it's mediocrity.
I'm talking about when running the offense. They don't have – he's not –
Their problem isn't putting up points this year. Their problem is stopping teams.
It's about putting up points when you need to put them up. They had the ball first in overtime. Do we remember?
Yes, and Gabe Davis ran the wrong friggin' route.
Why? That's a coaching problem.
That's a Gabe Davis.
That's a coaching problem.
That's a Gabe Davis
problem. That's a coaching problem.
You've watched Gabe Davis a lot because of fantasy.
That's a
Gabe Davis problem.
That's a coaching problem. Now, if that's Stephon Diggs on the field,
he's probably catching
and he's running that route,
he's
is he
probably running
into the corner of the end zone, or is he turning into the middle of the field?
No, he's turning in the middle of the field.
Because that's the play. You already have the cornerback beat. That's the play. You're turning middle of the field.
That's the play.
So whose problem is it that Stephon Diggs wasn't on the field that play?
He was on the field that play.
He wasn't the go-to receiver.
It's Gabe Davis's fault for losing that game.
You have the worst issue with blaming everybody besides Josh Allen and Sean McDermott.
Josh Allen deserves no blame from that game.
That interception was pretty bad.
He does not. Are they even in that game without Josh Allen?
League leader. No, he played amazing.
I hate you so much.
Outplayed Jalen Hurts.
I hate you so much.
League leader.
Now, listen, to end this.
League leader.
Yes, and league leader in total touchdowns.
Okay, so take one.
Oh, okay. It's not a big deal because it's touchdowns, but if it's interceptions, we're going to make a big deal.
I don't understand. First of all, I don't talk like that.
First of all, you do talk. First of all, you do talk like that.
Stop calling me out.
I think you're right about Bill Belichick. As much as I don't think so, I think he ends up in Tampa Bay.
Belichick in Tampa?
Think about it, right? They're the ones who brought in Tom Brady. If you pull back and go, how could Belichick stick it to Tom Brady one more time?
You know where I think Belichick goes back to? I think it goes back to Cleveland.
Wow.
Because I think Stefanski goes out.
Wow.
Listen, he's a cold weather guy.
New England's been disappointing. Buffalo's been disappointing.
What about Belichick and the Giants?
No, well, maybe.
Maybe.
I still think it's Tampa Bay. I think he goes south.
I hate that.
I think he goes NFC, and I think the Glazers are like, it's Bill Belichick. We can say we had Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. Let's do it.
I think so.
Let's draft some disappointment because there's been a lot of disappointment.
Yeah, most disappointing things in the NFL. What are we gonna do? We're gonna run with 3 picks. First pick.
Let's do 4 picks. I'm going to go first because the Bills suck and Dallas is better. So I get the first pick in the first annual NFL disappointment draft.
Yes.
And with the first pick, I am selecting the Buffalo Bills over-under total. We said slam dunk. This team's a 14-win team.
I thought they were at least
9.5 is the over-under. Yeah, they are going to be lucky to get to 10. They might not get to 9 wins.
They're not going to make the playoffs.
With the first pick in the draft, I'm selecting the Buffalo Bills in the disappointment draft.
Wow.
Yeah, I am so pissed at them. I went on a rant. I didn't talk to you guys at the game. Drove 6 hours back from West Virginia.
You did not talk at all.
I went dark 30. You really was not messing around. And then as soon as they lost, I fired off probably 12 messages. And I can see you and I can see Frank just cracking up at home, just going, this idiot.
Yeah.
I knew it.
It's funny.
Who is your first pick in the disappointment draft?
Alex's first pick. Yeah. So my first pick in the disappointment draft, I'm going to go Aaron Rodgers one and done.
Oh,
that's
a good pick.
Yeah, that's going to be my biggest disappointment in the NFL season so far this year was we didn't get to see Aaron Rodgers in New York.
It's a great
because I thought that would have been great. It would have been amazing.
That's a great pick.
Plus, I drafted Garrett Wilson with the thought of Aaron Rodgers throwing him the ball.
You tried to trade him.
I tried. Nobody wanted him.
Didn't work.
Yeah.
With the second pick in the disappointment draft, I'm going to select running backs who are backups and now starters. That includes Tony Pollard, Alexander Madison. This includes A.J. Dillon. All these guys who everybody said, hey, you know what? This is the year.
Yeah.
They're the man now. They're going to get you tons of fantasy points. They're going to look fantastic. No.
Yeah.
They don't. They look trashy. I hate it. They're my number 2 pick.
That's a great pick. I love
Thank
your
you.
number 2 pick because that Tony
Thank you.
Pollard was one of mine.
Hate
But
that.
with my second pick, I'm going to go. It's split right now, so I got to tie at number 2.
No, you
I
make
gotta-
a pick.
I
Make
can't.
a pick.
George Pickens,
Oh,
Calvin Ridley.
okay. All right.
Yeah. So Ridley and Pickens are my number 2 disappointment. You know why?
Why?
Because I really thought that Pickens was going to be amazing this year at wide receiver. I thought he was making so many plays in practice. Preseason was kind of crazy. And then Calvin Ridley came out and had like 2 amazing games.
Yep.
And everybody's like, God, he's back. And then what happened?
It's a good one. He still shows flashes.
He shows flashes.
Yep.
But I really wanted to see like the old Calvin Ridley, what we were used to, and didn't get to see it. So that's going to be my number 2 pick right
That's
now.
good. That's good.
That's good. That's good.
Third pick in the disappointment draft, I'm going to select quarterback, Alabama, Bryce Young.
Wow.
I mean, I'm sorry. He's gotten so lapped by CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
And I could make the argument Will Levis has looked better.
Will Levis has looked decent.
Will Levis has looked better. So I'm going to go ahead and select Alabama quarterback, Bryce Young.
Yeah. My third pick for this year's NFL draft is the overall reliability of the Wonderlic test. Okay? Because CJ Stroud has come out and showed the world that, hey, even if you don't test well, you can do well.
Scored like a
Testing
17.
and doing are 2 different things.
Damn.
And CJ Stroud has turned the NFL upside down. Runaway rookie of the year right now, offensive rookie of the year. CJ Stroud. Wonderlic test number 3.
My last pick of the disappointment draft. This is an easy one. I'm going to pick the New York Turf. The New York Turf.
The turf.
Listen, it is attacked and had some devastating.
Daniel Jones.
It
Aaron.
just got Jalen Phillips from Miami.
Yeah.
Edge rusher. Yep. Another victim claimed by the NFL Turf. Be better. Just come on. Let's just go ahead and have the same type of playing surface everywhere you go.
That's a great pick.
Thank you.
Because that matters to every team.
Finish strong.
Yeah, no, that's a great pick.
With your last pick in the draft, who you got?
Yeah, with my last pick, I'm gonna go with my team. Okay. I'm gonna go from the Dallas Cowboys. I'm gonna pick Michael Gallup. Okay.
Yeah.
Coming back, another year removed off of injury, had the bad injury. We all remember it. Didn't know, hey, look, year to recovery does not look great.
Yeah.
Does not look great. And matter of fact, he's losing playing time to Jalen Brooks, to Jalen Tolbert. Brandon Cooks is getting on the field
Yeah.
He looks good. So yeah, Michael Gallup's going to be my number 4, just because I gotta throw my Cowboys in there.
Yep.
At some point, and so that's where I'm going to be.
Let us know who you think did better in the first annual NFL disappointment draft.
Yeah, good picks though.
Good picks.
Good picks.
Good picks. Sneaky good picks.
Yeah, sneaky good.
Speaking of picks, this week 13, pick 'em. Last week you edged me out. You went 11-5. I went 10-6.
Had a good week last week.
I am still up 1 on the year from you. So let's take it, starting with your Cowboys tomorrow. So Seattle Seahawks at the Dallas Cowboys. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, go Cowboys.
Yeah, all right. So next we got the Miami Dolphins at the Washington Commanders. This one's easy. I'm taking the Dolphins.
Yeah, Dolphins all day.
Yeah.
Indianapolis Colts at the Tennessee Titans. This is an interesting game. I'm going to pick Captain Jack, Mr. Minshew. Go Colts.
Yeah, with Taylor going out, I'm going to go Tennessee in this one.
Ooh.
Next, we got LA Chargers at New England Patriots. Look, they've lost 3 in a row. They can't make it 4, or Staley can't come back to work. Give me the LA Chargers on this one.
If New England's smart, they're wanting to lose to get Caleb Williams.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to pick, again, Chargers. Yep, go Chargers.
Yeah.
Detroit Lions at New Orleans Saints. This has playoffs written all over it. I'm going Detroit Lions. I think this is an easy win. I think they win by 13.
I think this has disappointment written all over it,
Oh,
but I'm still going with the Detroit Lions. Just remember I said that.
all right.
Next, we got the Atlanta Falcons at the New Jersey Jets.
I got the Falcons. There's something weird. Again, like I said, they have one of the most talented rosters in football. Hopefully, they're figuring stuff out. They looked good last week.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Jets in this one. I like the Jets here.
Hate the Jets. Aaron Rodgers practicing, though.
Yeah, he is.
Arizona Cardinals at Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going Steelers. They just find a way to win.
Yeah, how do you go against Mike Tomlin right now, especially in Pittsburgh? I'm gonna go. Let's go Denver at Houston. This is a good game. This is sneaky good. Denver at Houston.
I'm going Texans.
Are you going Texans?
Yeah, I went Texans last week and they burned me. I had an audible and called them.
You know, Denver's won 5 in a row.
I do.
5 in a row.
Started with the Bills.
And they look good. And the defense has been the number 1 defense in the NFL since then.
Yeah.
And this 5-game win streak.
You're going with the Broncos?
I'm going with the Denver Broncos on the road.
Wow.
Love that. Sean Payton's come to coach.
Carolina Panthers at the Trask Bay Buccaneers, the Tampa Baker Buccaneers. I'm going Tampa Bay.
I think I'm still going to go Tampa Bay in this one. Yeah, it doesn't matter who's playing quarterback at this moment. Cleveland Browns at LA Rams.
This is tough because it's East Coast, West Coast, and you know how I feel about that. I don't think the Browns score enough points. I think I'm going Rams.
Is Flacco playing this week?
Flacco, he could be from
Could be.
Baltimore to
I'm
Cleveland.
going to go the Rams also. Hey, look, they look better last week. Kyron Williams back. I think it makes a difference.
Best game of the week, San Francisco 49ers at Philadelphia Eagles. Watching the Eagles, I'm going to pick them. I don't know why. I should probably pick the 49ers. I'm going to go Eagles.
Here's the difference. The Eagles have looked beatable in 4 or 5 games this year.
They have.
Okay? San Francisco the last 3 weeks,
They've looked unbeatable.
unbeatable. Give me the 49ers, and I think they win by double digits.
You need them to win.
No, they're going to win.
Okay. Kansas City Chiefs at Green Bay Packers. Chiefs.
Yeah, this one's easy. Give me the if Jordan Love wins another game, after I said that he sucked, I'm going to have a big issue.
Tuned in.
All right, so I'm going the Chiefs in
He's
this
taking
one.
no plays off.
Yeah, and then we're going to finish up with the last game of the week, of course. Cincinnati Bengals at Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. I hope Jacksonville wins. I need Cincinnati out of the wild card.
Yeah, I think Jacksonville wins this one pretty easily. Yeah.
All right. So no plays off parlay. Last week, you went 3 for 3. You hit the parlay. You more than doubled people's money. What do you have this week? What do you
That's
like?
what I was here for.
Yeah.
I was here to help the crowd. I want to make sure you guys have what you need. It's Christmas time. We all need a little extra cash in our pocket. We got to make the smart play. Last year we rode the road dogs.
We did.
Remember?
You did.
Man, we rode them all day long, and
That's
they
it.
paid off for us. This week we're gonna do something a little different,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go with the way I did it last week.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go off the cuff. I'm checking it right now. So here's the games that I like for the cover. Give me the Titans
Okay.
+1 at home against the Colts.
Okay.
I love that. I know you picked the Colts.
Yeah,
Jonathan Taylor's gone.
You picked the Titans.
I picked the Titans. That's where I'm staying.
Hate that pick.
Yeah, I'm glad you love it. Then I'm going to take the 49ers -3 at Philly.
Wow.
I love it. This one's going to pay. It's going to play. This 49ers are going to, after what happened in last year's playoffs to the 49ers against Philadelphia, and then there was so much smack talk from Philadelphia, like they actually beat the 49ers when the 49ers were playing Christian McCaffrey at
Didn't
quarterback.
have a quarterback. Yeah.
This isn't even going to be close.
Purdy career game.
No, I don't think so. But I think the Philadelphia line struggles with Trent Williams and the San Francisco line. And then Chase Young. I saw the Philadelphia line get eaten up by Buffalo's pass rushers last week.
Yeah. Well, they're good.
Chase Young and Nick Bosa,
Yeah.
they're good.
Yeah.
Buffalo's pass rushers are good.
Yeah.
San Francisco's pass rushers,
Better.
yes. So give me the 49ers. And then I'm going to take the Rams -3.5 at home against the Browns. That's where it is. That's what I like. That's where I'm at. That's where the money's going. I'm going to put it in tonight for you guys. I'm going to have mine in. I'm not scared. 3-0 last week. We're going to do the same thing this week. Christmas time, and I just gave you a gift. Ho, ho, ho.
Listen. Great show, buddy.
Hey, appreciate you.
Great show. I think I counted up 13 coaches.
Did I fire 13?
I think you fired 13
Was that all
coaches.
me, or was that with yours included?
No, that was. I think
I
that
don't
was
think I
just
fired
yours.
13. Hold on, let me check it out. Let me look.
All right, so
I fired
Todd Bowles,
Todd Bowles,
Dennis
Allen, Arthur
Arthur
Smith.
Smith.
Hey, I fired the whole NFC South.
That's it. That's it. Again,
Kevin O'Connell,
Yep,
Matt Eberflus,
that's 5.
Ron
Ron Rivera 6.
Rivera, Brian Dayball,
7.
Mike Vrabel,
8.
kept.
Stefanski.
No, I kept them. I
Okay,
said
Zach
keep him.
Taylor's
Zach
9.
Taylor's 9,
Okay, Staley's 10.
10, Bill Belichick,
11.
and Sean McDermott.
12.
I fired 12 coaches.
12 coaches.
So Schefter said 7 to 10.
Yeah,
I took the over.
you took the over.
You took the under.
I like that you're firing these coaches. Listen, make sure you guys tune in, subscribe. Let us know what you think. You can find us on TikTok, on Facebook,
You know why they're all getting fired?
on Instagram. I know why.
You know why?
Tell them why.
Because they're taking plays off. You know what we don't do?
We are taking no plays off.
That's how we roll.
He's Alex Gullett. I'm Paul Nelson. See you next time.